Number 7 again. Suppose that f is an even function and f integral 5 to 0 f of x d of x equals -4. We also know that integral 5 to -5 g of x dx equals 8. Find the integral of 5 -5 of 2fx plus 1 over x g of x d of x. So in this case, we first look at the equation and see that given information that f is an even function. That 5 to 0 of f of x d of x is -4, and 5 -5 g of x is d of x equals 8. And so what we first have to do is to find, so we first have to find out this one. Since this is an even function, we can write it as -5 to f of x plus 1 over 1/2 g of x d of x so in this case we can find it. We learned that since this is an even function, 5 to 0 f of x d of x equals -4. In this case, we also know that 0 to -5 f of x d of x also equals -4 since it's even function. Meaning that, so from, put on a number line. So from 0 to 5, the function would be going down, which is -4. And this is an even function, that means it's symmetrical from the x-axis. So therefore, from -5 to 0, the function also goes down, -4. That's because it's an even function. So in this case, we can write it as from integral 5 to -5 2 no, we shouldn't need this. Yeah. So in this case, 5 -5 integral of 2 f of x is equal to -4. Because, well, actually not that. What we found was just from integral of 5 to -5 f of x. This equals -4. Let me write that more clear. So now we can plug this into the equation again. So now we have 5 to -5. So 2f of -4 plus 1/2 g of -8 d of x. So now we can just simplify, and we take the antiderivative of this, so the constant moves up front, and we would have 2 from 5 -5 f of, this should actually just be x. G of x. Yeah. In this case, since we know that 5 -5 f of x is 4, we can just plug that in. So 2 times -4 plus 1/2 times -8. This becomes -8 plus 4. Yeah. It should be negative as well. It should be -12. So in this case, we're given the information f is an even function for integral 5 to 0 of f of x d of x equals -4. And we also know that from integral 5 to -5, g of x d of x equals 8. And we had to find integral 5 to -5 of 2f of x plus 1 half g of x d of x. So in order to find that, we first have to find f of x from 5 to -5, which we did, because since f is a even function, we know that from 5 to 0 it's -4, and so from 0 to -5 it's -4. That's because it's an even function, meaning it's symmetrical. So now we can, because with the information, you know, the integral from 5 to -5 is just going to be 2f of x, because from this would be f of x, f of x. They're both the same, so that's why it's a 2, because it's on both sides. So now that you have this, you would just simplify from there.